Your speakers turn them up, boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think of coming at the team. It ain't hurting us, true. I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey with them bars, and it's my jungle gym. There's laughter in reality. Whenever Brody's streaming, keep it real and don't be scheming. Yo, he's actually no cap with it, so follow vibe reactions. Vibe reaction.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. The lights off, man. Fuck. There you go. It is your boy Ray here with another one. Chinchilla! Chinchilla just dropped Avoidance, a lyric video. We're going to get right into this. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Federico. Thank you. Man, we're going to let that rock. Chinchilla, Avoidance. It is on you.
You sent me a message, just leave me alone. Now I'm shaking head to toe. I'd rather the silence, I don't wanna know.
Man, girl, you need to stop. I love that. It's a lyric video. It's like she's typing it, and that's her. That's not even a still image. That's just her staying still. Man, she is the best at freeze tag. I guarantee fucking to you. Ain't nobody in this world better than her in freeze tag. Go ahead with a saucy voice.
I'd rather the silence. I don't wanna know. I know it's delusional, but I don't have the strength to let you go. It's not that I don't love you. In fact, it's the opposite. I get anxious when you call. I'm so scared to message you in case you're with some lucky bitch.
God damn, she got real serious. She remembered that nigga text somebody else. That's what it was. When she was writing that shit, she remembered. Unless you with that stupid bitch. I could see Chinchilla like confronting a girl. Can y'all imagine that shit? Chinchilla like confronting some shorty that is like she's with the man that Chinchilla loves. And Chinchilla's like, nah, I ain't about that. I ain't about that life. And then she sees them at the movie theater. Let's say that she went to AMC. Let's just say she went to AMC theaters. And Chinchilla's like, she's over there. She wants to watch a movie. She bought popcorn and her drink and her snow caps. And she's ready to go. And then she looks and she sees her ex. And she's with that bitch. With that, you know, the one that we talk about, the stupid hoe. And Chinchilla just like controls herself. She's like, I don't want to cause a scene. I just want to watch my movie, and I just want to eat my popcorn, and I just want to chill. Go home, take a shower, maybe a tub, a bubble bath. I don't know, and go watch a good movie and go to sleep while eating bonbons. That was her plan for the night. But then she saw that bitch. And said, you know what? No, I don't think so. And she's gonna go through her hands. She's gonna watch what movie theater they're going to. And then she's gonna go to the ticket person. She's gonna say, what's playing in theater number 7? And they're gonna say some stupid shit like, I don't know, like Leave It to Beaver, the sequel. Some bullshit like that. She's like, I bet money. And she's like, I want a ticket for that. She goes and takes the ticket. And now, you know Chinchilla can see in the dark. So she just waits for him and waits for a glimpse, and then she sees where they sitting at. And right in the middle, she sat right behind them on the seat next to where she's behind her, right there. So she's right there just looking. And she's waiting for an action scene to happen. And then Mr. and Mrs. Beaver started going at it, and then it started getting loud. She grabbed her by her hair, banged her against the table, because the lights were flashing. Nobody knew who the fuck it was. Bitch face busted. Chinchilla finishes her popcorn, sits in the other seat. says, I don't know what was that, what's going on. She starts asking people like she's stupid. Oh my God, what happened? I just came from getting my popcorn. What happened? What happened? And then the lady said, like, face got busted. She's like, she was probably cheating. They probably cheated. They're probably a bunch of cheaters. That's probably what it was. And she probably got her ass with like she deserved it. She's just eating popcorn and talking shit. Chinchilla, talk that shit, Chinchilla.
Message you in case you're with some lucky bitch. So I leave it all. You want closure, I avoid it. And it must be so annoying. I know.
Chinchilla, every time she goes on like that, I got perspiration going on in my armpits, bro, and I don't like it. Oh, when I get nervous, I put my hands in this and then I smell them like that. Stop, Chinchilla. Relax. Golly. Whew. I would see you do that shit live, though.
You want closure, I avoid it. And it must be so annoying. I know. I just can't imagine that you're gone.
Like, whoever left Chinchilla, I want to fight that motherfucker, man. They forget who the fuck they fuck with. Why? Who left Chinchilla? For that bitch. I want to see what the bitch look like. Chinchilla, understand, son? I got your back. Chinchilla, I got your back, Chinchilla. I got a mate that you can meet. I got a mate you can meet, man. His name is Brain Sweets. Stop. Don't. Whoever did this to Lattice Crush, she took the house and she got her bags and she's ready to go. She wants to leave your home. That's the significance of the home floating in the air because she's leaving it behind. That's her tossing it back. Ah. And she left your home because you're a piece of shit. Chinchilla, I got you. We're going to make sure that you don't get hurt no more. This is bullshit.
I just can't imagine that you're gone.
What an asshole.
I'd rather avoidance than live in the know. I'm not trying to long it out.
No, you can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't live in avoidance. Chinchilla, you can't live in avoidance. That's how men get away with doing stupid shit. You can't do that. All right, so let's say you're avoiding. You're avoiding it. Oh, I'm avoiding it. I know he's doing it, but I'm gonna avoid it because I love him and I love him and I'm avoiding. And then he brings home herpes. Then what is that gonna do with your relationship? That every time you kiss him, anytime you guys are intimate together, there's a chance that you might get herpes X. Do you want that? I can't live in a house with herpes. I'm just saying. Don't live in avoidance. No. Live in the no. And get him the fuck out of it. You deserve better, girl. Where he at? So I can slap the shit out of him. What's his name?
Then live in the know. I'm not trying to long it out. I hold on to items and hold on to hope. 'Cause I can't bear to live without. As long as I don't contact you, then I
love how when she misspelled out, she put because I do the same thing when I put out. She telling me, yeah, you type like the same. Oh. I do the same thing because I type so fast. Like my brain is trying to, my fingers are trying to catch it to what my brain is thinking. So I end up just writing. And right, but now I got this thing on my keypad that is called I think it's something new. It's called check and spell check. So now everything that I spelled wrong is gonna highlight it red, and I'm like, oh, okay. All I gotta do is tap it and it fixes it. So I'm like, man, you came in handy. I like it. Don't avoid it.
As long as I don't contact you, then I don't pull you down. It's not that I don't love you. In fact, it's the opposite. I get so anxious when you call. I'm so scared to message you in case you're with some lucky bitch. So I leave it all. You want closure, I avoid it, and it must be so annoying. I know. I just can't imagine that you're gone, and I'm not trying to make it harder. I just never dealt with so much love, and I don't know what to do with it all. Cause no one else will ever be enough to let you go, and it must be so annoying.
God, her fucking voice is amazing, bro. Golly, I love her voice. Oh, love is such a confusing thing. Ladies and gentlemen, love is so confusing. That's why when you find it, man, try to grab onto it as much as you can. And there's certain things in relationships that don't work well. I mean, if you cheat, I don't think you can come back from that. I don't think in a relationship. But other than cheating, there's really nothing that a relationship can't. If the two parties are willing to put in the work, there's nothing that two people can't accomplish or get over or fix from each other. Nothing. They shouldn't. It needs to be now. If you feel like you don't want to be with this person, and you feel that like inside, like you like really like I don't want to be with this person. I'm just with this person because. If there's a because in there that you giving yourself an excuse, you need to get out of it. You need to find that person that you're willing to put in the work and stay in a relationship and actually make it grow. I mean, we all know it. Relationships are very difficult. They're very because we're dealing with two different emotions. We're dealing with two different mindsets, and especially if there's two alpha personalities and they bump heads, it's going to be a problem. Because I'm not wrong and you're not wrong, and then, so if we going at each other, not thinking that we're not wrong, then who gonna be right? Because we can be right, both right. But going through all that open-minding, wow, that's not even a word. Keep an open mind when you're going into conversations with your significant other. Like, understand it from the other perspective before you could, because if you just listen to something and you let the emotion just hit you what they're saying and you don't clearly hear what they're saying, then that's when miscommunication happens. And instead of saying, I'm sorry, can you repeat that for me again? Because it sounded crazy. We can't do that. We feel like what we heard is what we heard, and that's what we're going to go with. And go off for that. No, you have to. I've learned in all the years that I've been with my wife that our main issue in our whole relationship was miscommunication. No, our main issue, besides nothing else but miscommunication on everything. I didn't communicate with her, she didn't communicate with me on certain things, and it clashed all the fucking time. Once that line of communication opened up and we were open with each other on everything, once we got to that level, then I was just like, oh shit, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than me just explaining myself, or if I don't understand something, ask, hey, can you please fucking tell me that? I mean, and every day is not going to work. Every day is going to be a struggle because our emotions are our emotions. We can't hide our emotions. We whatever our emotions are going to feel, we're going to feel. But if we're hearing something negative, it's our own insecurities hearing the negative. Maybe ask, hey, can you say that again, to make sure that it's not your insecurities. It was actually said in the tone and in the manner that you thought it was. Or if they say it again, you're like, oh, okay, I thought you meant it this way. And then you just keep on with the conversation and keep on going. But we don't do that. We hear it and we're just like, what? Fuck you mean? And then we wild out. And then it's gonna be back and forth because now they're like, what? They're confused as fuck, saying, what the fuck? What just happened? And then they start going back and forth. It's gonna be a constant cycle. You keep on doing the same thing. But if we just take our time with it and say, let me really listen to what you're saying, because a lot of times, especially the fellas, a lot of times we're not really listening to our wives. We're hearing what they're saying, but we're not sitting there, we're not really listening. Because if we're half listening, the chances of us mishearing something is going to be very high. Because we're not paying attention to begin with. But if we hear certain words put together in a certain tone, we're automatically going to think it's going to be towards us. Because why the fuck are you giving me an attitude, right? I didn't do nothing. I'm over here listening to your fucking story. And then that's how it starts. And then it goes down from there, because none of us are going to want to de-escalate the situation, because we want to prove how right we are. And the other one wants to prove how right they are. So at that moment, nobody wants to diffuse shit. But if we could start trying to diffuse it and making sure that we heard what we heard the proper way, and if we feel a certain way after that, we had enough time to think about what they said, to not lash out, to say, okay, if you feel da-da-da, and then you have your conversation from that point on. But always try to keep your shit in check. Make sure that you're not wilding out for no fucking reason. Because a lot of the times, you're wilding out for no fucking reason. But we don't see that. We don't see that because relationship, it's just emotion. It's just straight emotion. There's no thinking in it. It's emotion. And that's the problem. We're not putting the thinking into the emotion when it comes to a relationship. And that's how we start misinterpreting shit or taking one thing. Because how many times has your girl just had a bad day at work? It's a time of the month. Whatever she's dealing with, her emotions, everything is going all over the place. These goddamn fucking kids, and the house is a mess, and all this other, and her mind is going 100 miles an hour. And then you call me Mr. Doofy, coming out of work now from your 9 to 5, and yeah, you tired and you put in your work, and you have the right to be exhausted and da-da-da, and that's fire. But emotionally, you're not dealing with as much as what a woman deals with a day. And emotionally, could get you very tired. Could get you very exhausted, very cranky. A lot of things. But men we don't give a fuck about that, right, men? We don't give a shit about that. And that's how it is, because we don't care. We don't care what a woman goes through every single fucking day. Because they're dealing with emotion. We were dealing with physical. We're dealing more physical tiredness than mental tiredness. But we will never get that because we always have to be right. We always have to be the right ones. We don't know you're incorrect. Da-da-da. We don't talk anymore because talking is gonna start a discussion. And da-da-da. We have to leave all that alone. And start taking little steps to make sure that we're checking ourselves before we lash out and start saying crazy shit. Maybe that'll fucking avoid a couple of arguments here and there. But then stopping and then continue with the same patterns, that's what we do. We build patterns with relationships. And because we build a comfort zone as we're building these patterns, we continue on living those patterns. And we never learn from it. We just continue repeating it because it's our comfort zone at this point. Because this is what we're comfortable at. This is where our relationship has become. We're more comfortable arguing with each other because we feel something when we're doing that. But if we just step back and actually listen to each other and actually look like eye to eye, put the fucking phone down when we're talking type shit, and let's talk. If we do more of that, I believe in relationships in general will be a lot better just listening instead of just hearing and doing some other shit. Motherfuckers.
Oh, cause no one else will ever be enough to let you go. And there must be someone I cannot know.
Wow, that voice is amazing.
I just can't imagine that you're gone. And now you're with some lucky bitch. So I leave it all. You want closure, I avoid it. And it must be so annoying, and I know.
Woo!
It must be so annoying, and I know. I know.
Oh, man.
I just
I don't understand how Chinchilla is not in every poster board. No, I don't get it. That voice is amazing. Oh, I love this song. I wonder if she's going to do an actual video for it. You think she's going to do a video for it? I hope she does. I really do. I would like to see her performance in this. And I like Chinchilla. Not only has an amazing voice, but her theatrics are fucking amazing. I hope she does it. I love it.
I know. I just can't imagine that you're gone.
That's fire. That's fire. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, please go follow Chinchilla. Link, everything is going to be down below. Please go follow her. Show us some love, man. That voice is out of this world amazing. I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I got more coming. Peace.